The apology after the pledge. Did President Obama just join this club?
No one on the White House staff, no one in this administration presently employed was involved in this very bizarre incident.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
If you like your health care plan, you'll be able to keep your health care plan. Period.
All broken promises and backtracking. But will this one be the most costly to America? And then talk about rewarding failure. The government awarding millions in new contracts to the very same company behind the glitch-ridden Obamacare website. Is this D.C. incompetency at its worst? Plus, snooped on and now swindled. Not only is the government spying on you, the CIA said to be shoveling your tax money over to AT&T. Can you hear me now? Cashing in, always keeping track of your money, starts right now. Hi, everyone. I'm Eric Bolling. Welcome to Cashing In. Our Cashing In crew this week, Wayne Rogers, Jonathan Honig, Michelle Fields, and Juan Williams. Welcome, everybody. Talk about words coming back to bite you.
If you like your health care plan, you'll be able to keep your health care plan. Period.
Then the president backpedaled this week saying this.
What we said was you could keep it if it hasn't changed since the law's passed.
And now he's apologizing, trying to clean up his own mess.
I am sorry that they are finding themselves in this situation based on assurances they got from me.
So he's been lying about this for 4 years. The lies are racking up. The costs are racking up. Michelle, you're not buying this, are you?
Not at all. You know, he knew that this was going to happen since 2010, and he did nothing for it. If you look at the state of Delaware, it cost taxpayers $4 million to set up Obamacare in Delaware. And you know how many people have signed up so far? 4 people. That means we're paying $1 million per enrollee. No one is signing up for this thing, and the reason why is because they cannot afford it. The Commonwealth Fund released a study this week, and they looked and they found that almost half the people who went to the Obamacare website and didn't sign up said that the reason why they didn't sign up is because they couldn't find a plan that was affordable. No one can pay for this.
Wayne, when you tell someone something for 4 years, you can keep your plan, you can keep your doctor, period. You've been saying it for 4 years. And then this week he comes out and says, well, I didn't really say it that way. Is he lying? This is the big lie, isn't it?
Well, Eric, I'm not sure that he fully understood it. You know, it's a 2,800-page law. I don't know that the president's that smart. I mean, all due respect, he's a bright guy, but you don't read 2,800 pages and come out with what he said. The Congress didn't read it. Nobody read it. Nobody knows what's in the law. He doesn't know what's in the law, so how can he make these promises? I'm not sure that he was deliberately lying.
Yeah, but
it could have been told. Let me finish, please. Let me finish. I'm not sure it wasn't just total ignorance. Now, once he said it and he was caught at it, yes, that's a lie.
I think there's no way you cannot call it a lie this week when he said, I didn't really say it. Hang on, you guys, hang on. Hold on, John, hold on. I want to get to Juan here. Juan, is it more disturbing that the president knew and lied about it for 4 years, or as Wayne points out, the guy probably didn't even know?
You know, I just sit here and marvel at you guys because I think there is nothing that this president can do that will satisfy the critics and people that want to trash Obamacare. So fine. I thought he was exceedingly kind to say, you know what, if he misled somebody, he was wrong, and he's going to try to make it right. He's got his people looking at it. But the idea that, oh, you know what, there's nothing wrong with insurance in this country, that, oh, yeah, we don't have catastrophic care that drives people to bankruptcy.
Hold on, guys. Wayne, hold on. Wayne, point something. John, go ahead.
I just think deception is not okay, Juan. I mean, think about all that language. We're all in it together. We all are brother's keeper. I mean, the president would have said anything, done anything to get this law passed. And what this law was, as we talked about for years, is government control over health care. The threats he made to insurance companies, the brazen lies, the promises he made to millions of people about free health care that, as Michelle pointed out, is now a lot more costly. But, Eric, fundamentally, all of Obamacare is a lie. It's all based on this old Marxist ideology that a dictatorship is better for anybody. It's not, except for the ruling class, which, of course, is exempt from Obamacare.
I want you to respond to this because Jonathan makes a very, very good point. Had President Obama been honest about what the law really was, Juan, They probably wouldn't have passed. The American people would have pushed back, and it probably would never have gotten through Congress.
Listen, remember, not one Republican, because they were so intent on blocking it, maybe because of what Jonathan was saying.
Why.
Maybe they believe that it's socialism or something, but not one Republican. So what you're talking about then is conservative Democrats, and I don't think this would have killed it at all. To the contrary, when people look at programs like Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, they can't get enough of it.
Hold on, guys. Let me throw something up here for you
Jonathan.
guys. Let me throw something up here. The first full screen. This is the Washington Post fact checker, fact-checking President Obama's comments. He said you can keep your health care plan if you choose to. They give him the maximum 4 Pinocchios. Now the next one. Take the next screen. The fact checker goes one step further. Lately, the liberals around town have been saying, you know what? It's the insurance company's fault. The reason why people are losing their insurance. The 100 million that may lose their insurance, they give them, the fact checker gives them 3 Pinocchios on that one. Go ahead, John.
Well, that's just it. I mean, Juan loves to come here every week and talk about how the evil, greedy insurance companies and the for-profit doctors wrecked the supposed free health care in this country. Of course, that wasn't the case at all. Government paid for more than half of health care spending. It's going up and up and up with more government control. And the real cost, Eric, isn't even in dollars. It's in the loss of liberty. I mean, give me liberty or give me death. Not give me free health care or give me death. And that's what the founders understood that our president and many of our elected officials do not.
I have to get to this full screen also. Show me the full screen of the map. This is a scary map. Michelle, react to this one. This is the map of the United States showing 4 million people so far have been canceled off their health care plans. Now the estimates are rising. Turns out President Obama may have known that 93 million people would have been canceled at this point in time. It may go up to 100 million. Go ahead, Michelle.
He did know that. There was a report that came out last week that said that his political aides actually went up to him and said this is not being very honest. And they went ahead and crafted talking points to make sure that he said it without explaining fully what was about to happen. So he did know that, and he was dishonest. But the real problem here is the group that's going to be hurt the most with Obamacare is the middle class, because they are making too much money that they can't qualify for federal subsidies, yet they don't make enough to pay for these rising premiums without suffering because of it.
Go ahead, Wayne. You want to jump in?
Yeah, all of this speaks to what I earlier said. Nobody really knows anything about this. People talk as if, oh, this is a plot on the behalf of the Democrats to get something done, and everybody disagrees, and they hate the president. They're trying to overturn. And on the other side, they're saying the opposite. This is something. Nobody has read this act. Eric, I mean, our people that we elected, we invest with the authority to rule them. Shut up a second. And they don't allow the people to read the thing and understand it. You know, it's just
make
nuts.
sure we're going to leave that in. We're not going to edit that out. John, go ahead. I want to ask Juan something after, but go ahead.
Well, I mean, to then Speaker Pelosi's point, you'll read it to understand what's in it. I mean, Wayne, what was in it didn't matter. The point was giving government control over health care. That's why if the president's so sorry, he's not sorry enough to actually reverse the decision of government monopoly of health care. No, that's okay. It's just the website. So, right. I mean, the point was to get government control, and that he's accomplished.
I have to do this, guys. I have to throw this in here. Hold on, Juan. Very quickly. Okay. President Obama time and time again said he passed this law, and the average family's health insurance premiums are going to go down by $2,500. Guys, pull up the full screen. This is exactly what's happened since President Obama signed that act into law. $2,500.81 increase, not a decrease to the average family insurance premium. Very quickly, Juan, you want to respond?
Sure. Well, first of all, it's about a month in. It's October 1st, right? So, and the whole thing hasn't kicked in until January 1st of 2014, and you want to make judgments right now. That's nutty.
But the second thing to
say to Jonathan is, hold on a second. Let me get a point in here. Jonathan, remember, this is the Republican plan. This is a plan that was passed by, in response to Hillary Care, Heritage. The Republicans said, we want...
How many Republicans voted for
Zero. This is a very hot topic. We have a lot more coming up.